Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snack Bar here with MLB 13 The Show, and we've got some Atlanta Braves franchise coming your way right here as we, again, face the Toronto Blue Jays. This is the second game in a row that we have had to face them. Last time, we had a 2-game stint up in Toronto. This time, it's a 2-game stint down in Atlanta. So, kind of see how this one goes. And I think that this game is more in my favor because the Blue Jays don't have the advantage of a designated hitter. So, I don't know. We won the last game here by a score of 4-2. We'll see how this one goes, though. Andrelton Simmons starting it off here with a good hit in the center field. So, Rajai Davis picking that one up, making the throw into the infield. So, with Andrelton Simmons, those of you who have watched the Atlanta Braves franchise for some time now kind of know what's going to be coming up next here. Going to take a little bit of a lead towards second. And on the pitch here from Mark Burley, I'm going to be heading over for second. So, that one's a strike. Throw pretty much on target here, but Andrelton Simmons is able to beat it out, so now he's in scoring position, and this is a good situation for me to be able to be in, get an early run. So Chris Johnson now has an 8-game hitting streak. That's pretty cool. This will make it 9 as he gets past Burley and rolls into center field. Rajai Davis not able to pick that one up here, and so he'll make the throw in, but I really don't think that that had any effect on how this particular hit ended up because it's not like I made it over to second or anything like that, and I think Simmons would have been able to get home by quite a bit. So Justin Upton now with another hit in the center field. It's going to put runners on first and second. So we've got Johnson on second, Justin Upton here on first, and this sets up a lot of great possibilities here for the Braves. I want to make sure that we strike early, and it seems like that's what we're doing. So Burley struggling, but it seems like that every time I have faced Burley, I have had a lot of success. So I'm not too surprised seeing that one. But this one hit on the ground. The double play kind of making Toronto think I might be heading home right there. So not the best play for me defensively. Hayward, come on, man. You could do better than that. So the double play is only going to have a runner on third. 2 outs. Freddie Freeman now up at the plate. So any good hit by him will be able to go ahead and bring Johnson home. That one up the middle. Timing has been really, really good at the beginning of this inning, which you guys have been able to tell. So 2-0 now the score after that one, and we are not done with the bottom of the first quite yet. B.J. Upton now. Another hit in the center field. Rajai Davis making a great diving catch right there to be able to end the inning for them. So here in the top of the second, Minor, as you can see, is going to be the starting pitcher for the Braves here in this one. I haven't been able to pitch with him too much, I feel like. This one goes in right field. Hayward makes the throw over to Freeman, and it is in time. Gosh, how many times have we seen something like that this season? It's just been awesome every single time. Ugla. Oh, what an infield hit. Alan Lynn just kind of struggles with that one. So fielding has not been going too well for the Blue Jays. Now, nothing comes from that hit, but I just thought it was really interesting to be able to see that from Ugla. But Johnson hits this one into the gap in right center, so we're going to be looking at extra bases right here for sure. Now, I'm going to go with a stand-up double right here with Johnson's lack of speed here. Of course, it wouldn't have been wise to try and go 3, but with Justin Upton at the plate here, just about anything could happen to go ahead and bring him home. So this one goes into center field. Rajai Davis not able to get there in time. And that one's going to roll out to the wall because of that diving stop. So I am going to go ahead and round second right here. Head over to third. Whew. Man, I was kind of thinking that this might be something sweet. There was that one game that I had earlier, which was like an inside-the-park home run. I mean, it was officially scored a triple, but I was hoping we'd see something like that again. So Hayward going to hit this one into right center, so he'll be able to go ahead and bring the runner home. And he'll have a stand-up double himself. So we're continuing to really pour things on early on in the game. Hayward, I'll say that makes up for the double play that he hit into just a little bit ago. But with him on second now, no outs, and Freddie Freeman up at the plate. Oh, I'm going for it. That was probably the best pitch to go on, too. That curveball was ideal. Okay. So, was that a strikeout? I think it was. Oopsie. I probably should have swung at that one. But he's going to come home right here as B.J. Upton hits that ground ball. So while he ends up being out, Hayward comes home. That's another run for us. We're looking at 5-0 here in the 4th inning. So Jose Reyes is going to hit this one into left field. And this one, Justin Upton is going to have to get to pretty quick, but Reyes rounding first, heading for second. Throw is not in time, nor is it where I would want it to be. So Jose Reyes definitely safe there at second. Now a dangerous situation here too, but not able to go ahead and bring him home. Of course, that kind of caught me off guard for a little bit because here I was expecting Jose Reyes to be on second, and now he's back up at the plate. So Minor in this game really hasn't thrown any strikeouts except one. It's been a lot of balls hit on the ground, which is a good thing to be able to see. I mean, I like getting the strikeouts, don't get me wrong, but from an efficiency standpoint, forcing ground balls a lot is definitely a great thing to go with as well. Because, you know, you could do that with 1-2 pitches. You don't have to necessarily wait for the, you know, minimum 3 pitches for a strikeout. Speaking of a 3-pitch strikeout, there we go to Jose Reyes. So Sergio Santos now coming in here to relieve Burley. And he does a pretty good job. I mean, I'm not able to get anything hit off of him here. But Minor's still in the 7th inning right now because of how well that he has been doing. Just try to see if I can go for a complete game with him because I think he's got 2 right now or 3 or something like that if I remember correctly. So I always want to make sure that I give my bullpen as much of a rest as possible. So I usually take these guys to the max. And with the amount of energy that he has left, he can definitely go ahead and stay in here for a couple innings. So what was that? That was embarrassing. So Jose Bautista, he's going to have a double off of that one. Now, fortunately, nobody is able to come home because of it. But, oh, man, that's going to hurt. So this one goes into left center. Justin Upton will make the catch. Runner tags from third, comes home. Bautista will go ahead and tag up as well and make his way over to third base. So still dangerous now. 1 out. Bautista over there at third. So Brett Lowry hits that one on the ground. Bautista will come home. So that's 2 runs here in this inning for the Blue Jays. It's a butt. 5-2, so we're still up by 3 runs in the bottom of the 7th. We're okay. And Andrelton Simmons has a good chance to be able to help us out and increase this lead. So he'll get on first base with the single there in the right. I probably would have made the throw from right on over to first base, but the computer won't do that. I guess I'm a lot more aggressive with stuff like that too. But Chris Johnson, who had the hit earlier, I don't know, I could try to steal with Andrelton Simmons right here. But, dang it. I wish I would have. Double play. So that's 2 in the game. First from Hayward, this time from Johnson. 8th inning, Minor still in. Rajay Davis is going to go ahead and lay down the bunt, and that is a perfect bunt. You cannot hit a bunt better than that. Executed to perfection. I actually have Rajay Davis's autographed baseball. It's actually right there. But Lind hitting that one over to first. Andrelton Simmons has to hesitate to wait for Minor to go ahead and get over to first. That throw is not going to be in time. That would have been nice to be able to get the double play, but now we're looking at a runner on first. So Blue Jays going with the pinch hitter right here. That one rolls into left field, so it ends up being a smart call. Now the depth that the Blue Jays have, of course, with pinch hitters is a lot deeper than what the Braves have. So I'm going to go ahead, and after that one, I think it's time for us to go ahead and bring out Minor. I mean, he's had a great 8 innings of play, so I think he deserves to be able to go ahead and tip his hat to the crowd. There we go. So good performance by him. I love having starts like that. And the team was able to go ahead and, you know, get things going with the bats here as well. So it was Christian Martinez here. As he comes in, I don't know, I'm feeling pretty confident about it. ERA above 7. Wow, I didn't know it was that. 24 games. What was that? 6 strikeouts, 12 walks or something like that. I don't know, not pretty, but Jose Reyes hitting that one into left field, so bases are going to be loaded. All right, so not what I needed right here. So this is a very dangerous position to be in. I was hoping we'd be able to get, a ball hit on the ground or something like that, get a double play going ourselves. But this one, it's going to go to the wall. Blue Jays waiting to tag up. Hayward makes the catch. Got to go ahead and get the throw in as quickly as I can. Another run is going to score right here. So now it's only 2 runs that separate these two teams here. 5-3, Braves still on top. Jose Bautista now up at the plate. This one inside, and man! So that one is a 3-run blast. So now, with one swing at the bat, the Blue Jays are up by 1 run. You can never count these guys out. You probably realize that at the beginning of the game, it was all Braves. Hit after hit. Denying the Blue Jays hits of their own. But now, this game has completely turned around because in the second half of the game, it's been all about the Blue Jays. And at the end of the day, I think I'd rather have a better second half of the game than first. But here's our chance now as Darren Oliver comes in for the Blue Jays. A lefty here, so that might deny some power for me. Got to go with some contact hitting. But Justin Upton's going to hit this one up the middle, so he'll be on first. Am thinking about going ahead and stealing with him. I mean, he does have some velocity as well. Not as much as his brother B.J. Upton. But if I could steal with Andrelton Simmons, I could steal with Upton. Just got to be a little worried about going against the lefty. So there he goes. That one is high. And that was a great jump. Honestly, that is probably one of the best jumps that I have had in this game, and it could not have come at a better time. So Jason Hayward now has a chance to be able to bring Justin Upton home to be able to tie the game up. With this one into the gap in right center, it will go ahead and bring Upton home, so Hayward will end up being on second. It's basically like the Blue Jays just gave us a free run right there. We still got somebody with a lot of speed over there at second. So Brad Lincoln now going to be coming in here. I think that this might be a smart call, going with a righty this time. Because actually, you know what? I can't remember if we've gone through our lefties quite yet. This may be a really bad idea. I guess time will be able to tell. We'll know soon enough here. So Freddie Freeman, a lefty, going against the right-hander Lincoln. And this one, it's going to go into left field. I'm going to be a little delayed here, going on over to third. But Hayward makes it there. So I think we don't have any outs right now, too. So, well, looks like Lincoln's not going to be in the game for that long. All right. So Blue Jays frantically trying to prevent me from getting, Hayward Upton, over at third on home. So actually, it is Hayward, isn't it? But B.J. Upton's gonna hit this one into right field. I'm thinking about tagging up and going, but Bautista has a pretty good arm, so no, I'm not gonna be heading on home. Decide to come back over to third, and I think that is the smart call. Looked like that was spot on, and I would have been out. Brian McCann now. R.A. Dickey's warming up. But Brian McCann hitting this one up the middle. So out over at second. McCann safe at first. The run comes home. So now we have the lead yet again. Brian McCann being the hero right here. Just efficient hitting from us. We haven't had any home runs or anything like that in this game. But Jordan Walden's going to be coming in here to try to finish this game off. Now, a lot of you are like, hey, where's Kimbrel? Why don't you have Kimbrel in? I pitched with him, the last time that we were playing the Blue Jays, which was just a couple games ago. And I think they used him even in the last game. So his energy level is actually pretty low. I need to give him a rest. But this is the time where I really need him. Any time, I think, in this franchise that I've needed him, now would be it. So, anyway, this one goes deep into right field here. So, Walden could end up giving up a double. Yeah, and absolutely he will. Not the best throw from Hayward. I've seen better throws than that one. So, pressure is on right now. Had that one strikeout here. 2-2 count to Rajay Davis. Going to go with a fastball inside. Swings and misses at that one. 98 miles an hour. That's got to be so tough to hit. But he will strike out as well. So we're 1 out away from winning this game. And Walden, I think if I remember right, this might be his first save of the season if we can get this one. But Lind going to hit this one over to Angelton Simmons at short, who'll make the throw over to Freeman at first. And that is going to be the final out of the game. So, in a nail-biter, the Braves end up winning this one. Yet again, late at the game, we do what is needed to be done to end up getting the win. So thanks for watching, you guys. I sure do appreciate it. Remember, more Atlanta Braves franchise to come later on. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz. You can check the description below and find everything there. But you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thank you again for watching. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one.